Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Rula here. I hope you guys are doing good. Today I'm doing another Brickmania kit review. So what we're looking at here is Gulaschkanone, which is aka German field kitchen from WW2. This is one of those limited edition series that Brickmania has been releasing lately. And as we can see here, with a nice little box art here in the front. Let's go ahead and flip to the back. This is a fairly small kit, 161 Lego and Brickmania elements. So yes, it shouldn't take too long to go through and review, but you never know with me. Skill level 2 out of 5. Something definitely I was able to handle when I built this live a couple days ago. So if you want to check out that live stream, go ahead. A little selfless plug. Check out my playlist on YouTube. But yeah, here you go. Comes with one minifig. But yeah, let's just put that aside and look at the actual build that I've put together already. So here we go. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a 360. So very cool built all together. Comes together with like multiple parts. So you have those horses here, then you have the middle section, and then you have, I guess, the kitchen itself in the back. We'll have a closer look in a second on all of this. And of course you gotta make sure you have a chef, and I think that's the guy here. Maybe start with this guy, yeah, because he's the man of the show who feeds all the Germans. You got to make sure that the German army is nicely fed. So we'll zoom on this guy. Very interesting choice of a mustache right here. Does remind of one kind of very unknown person from World War II. But I think this minifig in itself is inspired by some kind of show from 70s, if I'm not mistaken. I never watched it, I don't know what it's all about, but I think it is from there, the character. So it has nice little apron markings. Comes with a knife. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at the back. So the torso, the legs are printed. You have nice little custom 3D printed cappy or side cap. It doesn't come off that easily, but yeah, nothing really here except the BKM in the back. So yeah, very cool minifig. I do like it. And this kit also comes with a bunch of print elements. Yeah, I guess I'm jumping into print elements right away. And let's go ahead and take it apart while we're at it. There's a little bit of this ball joint. Okay, that just came off. That's how it's essentially connected. Let's go ahead and maybe start with the kitchen itself. We have this printed tile in the back, little compartments for the kitchen, and then we have our like main stove area. I don't know how well you can see it. It has this green sausage in there. I don't know, it sounds a little nasty, but so you do have a little also the cover. So I guess once you pop that open and get your green sausage bone soup. Also you have this printed elements right here. I'm gonna pop it open. I guess this is like a little sausage goulash right there. And then we have a baguette. And all this here is obviously Lego stuff, Lego elements. Thanks actually to Hookie, he told me which sets they're coming from. So shout out to him. But of course then there's still a bunch of printed, no 3D printed elements here, just the print elements. And we have this Klink's tomato ketchup, pretty cool. I guess supposed to be Heinz, I don't know. And this section right here kind of does stand on itself. So you do have this piece right here. So you can just put it up and, oh, well, never mind. It's supposed to stand on its own. Let's try again, here you go. Yeah, so it does stand. And you can put a chef right next to it if you have to. Yeah, and then this one definitely has a bunch of utensils. Go ahead and look at the second part of it with the horses. This one also has a couple printed elements. So you do have some kind of porridge in here. Once again, some kind of nasty, questionable meat you have on those hot dogs. Oops, I think we lost the horses. Maybe give a little zoom out again. And a bunch of Lego elements. A little microphone. If you get bored, if the chef gets bored, he can sing. I don't know what that is all about. Pans, kind of utensils, that kind of stuff. And I think, yeah, that's, as Hookie mentioned last time, he said this is from Harry Potter. So this is also a Lego element. Lots of details for sure. And 2 horses. I guess there's not much else to talk about, right? Everybody's familiar with Lego horses. And let's go ahead and, yeah, put it back. Right here, connect this all together as it should go together. And here we go, voila, we got the whole thing back connected. Looks again super nice. Very well done and detailed here by Brickmania. And I think the other thing you can do, and I've seen a couple pictures, and there's not going to be a whole lot of like background or story about this. I mean, this is just a field kitchen. And Germans, I guess, if you don't know, even from World War One into World War II, extensively used horses. So this is something that is very usual. You do have for example, a field kitchen with like horses like that. I did see some pictures online that had maybe a little bit different kind of wheels, a little bigger wooden wheels instead of those, but those did exist as well. And I think also Germans did equip their field kitchens into like lorries, in the trucks, in the back of the trucks as well. So that was also another option how they would transport those, like mostly this back section when you have a stove. So that will be part of some kind of truck. And of course you can tow it by a truck or a vehicle as well. I've seen some pictures of like a half track. I don't know, maybe I can put it here. Half track or maybe some kind of different vehicle as well. They can tow it. Yeah, that's pretty much just the kind of overview of this thing. Nothing else really to talk about. But I do want to mention one thing, or I do want to compare it to a couple of things. First off, this kit reminds me a lot to something I also picked up from Brickmania a while back. And we have this guy. So we have this guy with 2 horses, which is our Legionnaire. And let's go ahead and add, and that's what I did in the live stream yesterday. And you can add the Soviet field kitchen, which I just brought up for comparison as well, because I also have a Soviet field kitchen right here. Now I have 2 field kitchens, thankful to Brickmania. And then we have a little companion piece to the Soviet field kitchen. So here we have 2 just to compare and side by side. But this is what it reminds me. Like when I was building this, like I can do that. I can do my Soviet/Roman field kitchen setup just like that. That's not the only thing that remind me of those sets, is that there's actually a bit of a connection point price-wise as well. Because I was now looking at this, I was like, okay, those kits are kind of small. I mean, I know this one came in a box, but it probably can somehow maybe fit in the clamshell or close enough to be in the clamshell, because this Roman guy was in the clamshell kit and the field kitchen, the Soviet ones also. Let's go take this. Maybe, maybe, I don't know, keep them together for now. But I was kind of wondering, is it then, what else connects those 2 kits together? And in a way, it's the price. Both of them are small kits with horses and somewhat expensive. And this is something I do want to kind of bring up and mention it in a sense. And I don't like to bring up prices too much because it's very subjective. But is it then, make it a little controversial. So make this video a little controversial. Is it worth it? And I did kind of, during live stream, trying to count, like I say, okay, we have the horses. Let's say they are like 6-7 euros. We have, I think in total, there was 5 printed elements that I counted here on this field kitchen, which you maybe give them like 5 euros, $5 a pop. So that brings it to, I don't know, like something like 40 or 50 euros right there. You got minifig for 30, and then we're sitting on 80. This kit itself was 140 euros. I think I paid for it. So that's a little bit of the kind of difference here. And this is kind of also the reason why I brought up the Roman guy. It was also quite expensive. This one's over 100 euro kit as well, and you only get a couple of horses, the Roman guy and a chariot. And then a couple prints, of course, on the chair as well. But at the same time, I was thinking, okay, then this is a little bit disconnected money-wise. I mean, you have like maybe like 10, 20 euros in parts, whereas other stuff goes to. And to me, I have to say, yes, someone can claim it is overpriced. There's just not enough maybe out there if I counted, like I said, all the stuff. But you also have to understand that this stuff is very limited edition. There's a lot of overhead that comes with it. And a lot of things that, comes with designing this piece and, having the box. Although it's small, it comes still with the box with instruction, all that kind of stuff. So I have to say, to me, it is worth it. Although maybe if you start doing a little bit of math, some things might add up. But it's just kind of, once again, same situation as Roman guy. I thought it was kind of expensive, probably overpriced to what you get, right? Over 100 euros. But then what you get is really amazing. And what you get is really something that's limited edition. And it's something you can really kind of have for a while in your collection, kind of enjoy. So same thing goes with this field kitchen Gulaschkanone. Yes, it's expensive for what it is, but at the same time, it's very unique kit. Probably not going to come around for a while. And of course, I can't miss on a companion piece like that for the Soviets. So here you go. That's my verdict. Yes, worth it. But again, to each its own. couple other things I do want to see if I can. Well, I already kind of think I can, but I was essentially trying out and seeing if I can also tow this field kitchen, not just by the horses, but if I can actually connect it to something else. And that's why I brought out. Yeah, one thing again, it's the bolt joint is a little iffy here, and I was like, it has a bolt joint. Can I somehow still connect it to a vehicle? And the answer is yes, you can. And thanks to Andreas, ASAP Animation, very intelligent designer right here, did a really good job here of able to connect this. I don't know if you can connect it to, for example, Opel Blitz, which then I don't have that kit, and then someone can try it out, but you definitely can connect it, for example, to RSO. So here we go. You can connect to RSO. RSO can definitely tow with no problems our field kitchen. So I definitely want to kind of point that out as well and show in the video that that's possible. All right, that's pretty much the video. I hope you enjoyed this pretty cool kit review. If you did like it, put a thumbs up. Put in the comments what you think about this kit. I do really like it. For me, it was definitely a good buy. I'm really happy about it. Thanks for watching. Put a like, subscribe. Take care. Peace.